There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. But what's more important? Today is your day. And your day. And your day. And your day. And your day. All right, my honey buns. Let's see. Um, they just had to do some adjustments to my YouTube. It kept loading. It wouldn't let me go live, but we're good now. Hello, Quaqua Star. How are you? Redemption, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Busy Bee, how you be? How you be, Busy Bee? Hello. See if we can get some more folks. Y'all get them likes up. Get them thumbs up. Thank you for the hearts, the flowers. Appreciate it. Hello. Hey, Dee Dee. Brittany, good evening. She says good evening to everyone. I'm doing great. Doing great. Just had to adjust some stuff on YouTube and click some stuff. I guess every once in a while they do that. But had to figure it out. Thank goodness my son was here. I wouldn't be able to be on tonight. All right. So we're going to wait for a few more to come on in with us. And got a little teaching to do tonight. Little talk, not even teaching, just a little bit of just talking a little bit. All right. Robin of the Elves. Hey, Mama and everyone. Pink hearts, I love. Yes. Get me some. I have some incense, but I'm going to be. Let me light me some more little incense tonight. We're going to have a good live. I'm not going to be in here long. But hopefully, some may learn a little bit, and some may already know a little bit, and some may know a lot. All right, we got 12 folks. 5 thumbs up. 12 on right now. Got some of your waters. They smell heavily. Oh, I didn't even know. Which one did you get? Them spiritual waters they're good. They are good. All right. So we got 12 on. Oh, yes. That banana one, that flower, both of them are good. Good choice. Good choice. And you can mix them. So for instance, if you would mix the banana and the flowers are used for healing. So you could do both of them, because you could have an obstacle. You could have it's been a struggle to get your healing through. So you can use both of them at the same time if you choose to. You don't have to. So some of them you can. Let's see. Yesterday, We mixed 3 of them for a client. Yep, we mixed 3 of them together. Can't remember what the 3 was. I think it was high joy and success and prosperity. That's exactly what it was. High joy and success and prosperity. So, and each one of them, you can get 2 to 3 baths or showers out of each one. So you don't have to put the whole bottle in. For the bath, I would use half. Shower, I would probably use maybe half is good because you can just pour that over you, right? Thank y'all for the flowers and the hearts and all of that. Well, we're going to get started. And I wanted to wait for a few more people to come in because I'm going to be asking you some questions and see if, hey, Amani, see if you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure you do. Right? How was your day, Amani? Y'all get these up, please. Get these up. Get them up for me. All right, so I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to try to be out here in 20 minutes. How about that? My day is going great. That's what I love to hear. I love to hear that. Love to hear that. Just talked to a honey bun, and when I really forgot that she was in Texas, and I've been talking to her for about a good hour, and she said you was 20 minutes down the road from where I live at. I said, oh my goodness, I forgot all about it was in Texas. Thank you, Amani. She said, hit the like button, y'all. All right. Well, we're gonna have to get started. And who's not on here can catch up with me a little later or view this video a little later. I want to talk tonight about and this is going along with the candles and the different candles and what they're used for and why people I feel as though um, neglect certain candles probably because they don't know how to use them. So I just wanted to um, just tap in that a little bit. So we have a better or greater understanding about some candles that you may see. Now, granted, I'm going to tell you right off some of the candles that you see here on this channel is original. Just like some of my oils are original. Just like some of my products that I sell, they're original. Now, from my understanding, they're original for a little while before some people start doing them themselves, but you may not be able to find all of these products in other places. So, hey, Nicola. So y'all go do me a favor. Go get your pen and your paper, your book of shadows or your notebooks. Go ahead and grab them while I talk for a few more seconds. 21 people on here now and 12 likes. Can we get 21, 21? I know somebody gonna play that. Yes. Donna, hello. Sharon, hello, hello, hello. Um, I just don't understand about the likes thing. Is it that people watch the video first and then decide if they like it or not? It doesn't cost nothing to hit the like button. So I just don't understand the hesitation of that. And that's how these videos get out there in the algorithm. by the likes, by people viewing them, by them watching the commercials. And have y'all noticed my commercials? They have really upgraded my commercials from the time where I had first started. Um, so if you please would just hit the like button, share my videos. Okay, so we're gonna get started because 10 minutes is down the road and I'm not gonna be here long because I have other things that I need to do. Okay, so we're gonna talk about St. Jude. St. Jude. St. Jude's candle, two very familiar candles, or the most sold candles on the saint side would be, yes, Saint Michael, the Archangel, and Saint Jude. Um, I would say that most people know about or are kind of familiar with Saint Jude and Saint Michael. Tonight, I want to talk just a little bit about Saint Jude. Who, let's start from the beginning. Who is Saint Jude and why is he more so used than a lot of other saints other than Archangel Michael? Well, let me show you the picture here. If you've seen this picture on a candle, that's St. Jude. Okay? You can find these candles anywhere. I've seen them at the dollar store, I've seen them at the grocery store. If they don't have any other saint there, they usually have St. Michael and St. Jude. St. Jude is a candle that one would burn if they're going through a difficult time or difficult situation. For the prayer, um, is used in times of need. In times of need. All right? Looks like it doesn't really matter. Okay? All right. So, when you see St. Jude, typically, you'll find St. Jude on a blurry green candle or white. So let's just put it like this. If somebody's having a difficult, they need money and they need it for like emergency, or they need a financial breakthrough, one candle that they'll come in and grab would be St. Jude green, because we know green is used for money. It's also used for love. Okay, but they would grab a green St. Jude. Or let's just say they going through something personal and they need help, and they don't know what to do, what else to do, where to go. They never go wrong with St. Jude white because that's universal. All right. But there is another side of St. Jude. Now, this is where I want y'all to help me out. I'm going to show you two different pictures of St. Jude, and I want you to tell me the difference in the pictures, okay? This is the first picture of, how is it crooked? St. Jude. See it? This is the second picture of St. Jude. Do you know Is there a difference? And if there is, what is the difference of these two pictures? No coin in the second picture. Yes, it's a coin. Absolutely. All right. But there is something else. Let me put them side by side here. All right. I don't know why they're crooked. My hands are crooked. Okay. Can anybody else? The pendants are different. Is there anybody else that see? Is there any more guesses? What's the difference? Busy Bee said the staff in his hand. What's the difference? What's the difference about the staff? The halo. The robes are different, shoulders, staff in different hands. Robin of Elves, you are absolutely correct. I want to talk most of the time, the staff is on the right side. All right? So when you generally get the green and the white candle, the staff is usually on the right hand side. It's not about the halo or the coin. Both of them have them, but they just look different. But the staff in the right hand means certain things, and the staff on the left side is a different character, a different that's the best way I can put it, a different character that you can use him in a different way. And that's what I want to talk a little bit about tonight. The left side of St. Jude. The left, that means he has the staff, his stick, if you want to call it, the staff in the left hand. Let me show it to you again. See it? It's in the left side. All right? What is the difference? It's almost like another personality. Almost like another personality of St. Jude. On the right side, it's a more calming, loving, soft character of his. But when you see a candle that have the staff on the left side, it's a more warrior type. Get it done. That type of working that you would do. And for you that don't know, my honey buns, who is St. Jude? Who is St. Jude? Before I get to the grits of this thing. All right. St. Jude is the brother of Jesus. So now y'all know what I'm going to say. This video may not be for everyone. I don't want to hear I don't want to read no comment that is talking about it ain't no Jesus. And I don't want to hear that because y'all know I'm going to disagree with that. Okay? St. Jude. Now, don't get it twisted. That is not St. Judas. St. Judas Iscariot was the traitor that betrayed Jesus with the coins. And years back in a study, I found out that it was $13.75. All right? That's not Judas. St. Jude Thaddeus was the brother of Jesus. And some may say, I didn't know that Jesus had brothers or sisters. Absolutely. If you have your Bibles, and I always tell y'all, if y'all don't have a Bible, get in contact with me. If you can't buy one, I will send you one. You just have to pay shipping. But Mark 6, chapter 6, verse 3, that's the New Testament. All right. So not only is Jude Jesus' brother, but he had his own book in the New Testament that is found behind Peter and before Revelations. So it's not a large book. So in your spare time, you got some time, take a look at it and read it. All right. So why do we call someone a saint? Now, there is different reasons. One of the reasons could be that while they was actually walking on this earth, so many miracles people witnessed. All right. And let's get this straight. We do not worship saints. We honor saints. That's a big difference. Now, y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all get me? Y'all can do, and I'm saying, and maybe I should rephrase that. Now, I'm speaking personal. I worship God, but I honor some of the saints, just like I honor my ancestors. All right? It's a big difference. All right? So St. Jude, once again, just to recap for some of the new folks that just came on, we pray his prayer when we're going through different situations that seems unbearable, that seems hard, that seems like we can't resolve them. And generally, you'll find it in green and white. But tonight, I want to show you 3 other colors that you can use. All right? And I'm going to briefly explain what you can use them for. Now, once again, you may not be able to find these any other way. And you can always get them from the website when they come on the website. All right. The first one I want to show you is the purple St. Jude. All right. The purple St. Jude. So, Mom, why would I use a purple St. Jude? Why would I burn a purple St. Jude? And I do have the purple St. Jude oil. All right. Let's think about this. And remember, this is the left side. Think of a person that have multiple personalities. All right. You can use a purple St. Jude to control a situation, to dominate a situation. You can use that purple St. Jude. I'm going to give you an example, even for protection. There is a godson that I have. And this is a true story. Someone threatened to do harm to him. And he burnt a purple St. Jude, said the prayer. And the person that was actually on the way to harm him something happened and it didn't happen. It didn't happen the way that the person that had all intentions of harming my godson. This is the left side of St. Jude. Did he harm the other person? No, but justice for the person that was not in the wrong, never did anything wrong. That is a reason that you would burn the purple St. Jude. And I want to tell y'all too, there is different ways. It's not that you can put a few drops of the oil on these candles. There is a particular way that you have to do these workings. All right? When you receive these candles and these oils, I like to say kits now. I'm going to personally write down ways that you can use these products. Because if you don't use them the right way, the results are not going to be right. And this is another thing too that I need to pit stop right here. If you got to be in the right standing, other words, for St. Jude to help you, you got to be the right side of the situation. So let me sum this up like this. If my godson was just reaping something that he deserved, something that picking the fight, this may not have worked. But because he was in right standing, he didn't do anything wrong. But he was a target. Maybe out of jealousy. Maybe sometimes people just hate people. And that's why the situation was taken care of. So the purple, once again, controlling. You need a situation controlled. It's totally out of hand. Totally. Sometime in life, situations just blow up. And you're not the one, you're not even the cause of it. You may be the victim of it, but not the cause of it. And you need it controlled. You may want to try a purple St. Jude. Now remember, you're going to have to look at the pictures. So if you get candles from somewhere else, look at the pictures because it makes a world of difference. All right? The next color I want to talk about or share with you is this. The red St. Jude, left-sided. All right? Left-sided. The color red. This candle is used to speed things up. For instance, difficult cases. You got a court case. It's dragging along. You can't get the lawyer to act right, to do right. You may want to use this red St. Jude because it's difficult waiting. It's difficult knowing that you need help and you're not getting the help that you deserve because you're in the right standing. You done paid the lawyer. You done put in the paperwork. You're on the right side of it. But it's just too difficult. You're not getting the lawyer to pull for you the way that he should be pulling or she should be pulling for you. You may want to use the red, but make sure that the staff is in the left side. Also, you can use the red for relationships, problems in a relationship. Problem in a relationship. You can use that red candle, that red St. Jude for that. Now, if the problem is you, it's not going to work. But say you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. You're bringing things to the table. You are being the best girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, and yet it's getting too difficult. Instead of the love, you're drawing closer, you're going further apart. You may want to use this red St. Jude candle left-sided. Because not only, I'm going to tell y'all this, not only is it going to help solve the difficult situation that you find yourself in, but it possibly could rectify it if there's a person that's butting their nose in it and trying to destroy you just because. Now, but you got to take a look, because if you're a part of the problem, this may not work. It may not work. Also, the red St. Jude can help draw a new love. Now, we talk about the left side. We're not talking about the right side. However, if you're in a relationship, I would not use it for that unless it's problems. But if you just want to draw a new love, but there is a specific way that you must use this candle and oil. So if you're in the right way, it may not work. If you're trying to get somebody that's already in a good relationship or with somebody else. Because you got to be right. Your heart got to be pure when you go to St. Jude. All right? The next color would be this one. The pink. The pink. We know that pink is the color of love also. We know that pink is the color of success. So when you think about difficulties, we think about everything being hard, we can't be successful, and somebody is blocking us. For instance, you at work, you're doing everybody's job, but Sally Sue don't do nothing but stay at the water cooler all day long, and she gets the promotion, and you're not getting anything other than smiles or cups of coffee. If you're in the right standing, I'm coming to work, I'm doing my job, I'm doing everybody else's job, and yet other people keep getting rewarded and I'm not. You may want to use the pink St. Jude left side. It just seemed difficult. Everything is too difficult. I cannot get above water. Everything is too difficult. Now, sometimes we are our worst enemies, but I'm talking about you're doing everything. But yet there is so many blocks And these blocks could be from enemies, frenemies, family, even your friends. I would use the pink St. Jude staff in the left hand. This is the warrior part of him. This is the fighter part of him. Still all under the umbrella of difficult situations. Things being complicated, things being hard. You can use these candles. So when you go and purchase them, you have to look real good. For anything that's not warrior moded, you do not want that staff in the left side. Because what can happen if you're going to him on the right side, that's the green and the white, there's difficult situations, but you have that wrong label. I'm not going to say that your prayers won't be answered, but there is a good possibility that it's not going to turn out the way you want it to turn out. He is a wonderful saint. So many of the saints have left sides to them. And people say, well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, Jesus had a left side. Oh, did I just say that? Yes, Jesus had a left side too. Did he not turn over the table? Did he not curse the fig tree? We just don't hear about that. So we have to be wise in what we do. A lot of times we are doing on our spiritual tip, we are doing what we think is right, and we're not getting the results. And it's not because of us, it's because of our knowledge. See, I truly believe the lack of knowledge, my people will perish. I truly believe that. And I want this community to be on it. To be on it. Even if you're a worker, practitioner yourself, you might not have known this. And maybe you did know. But if you have clients, look at what side the staff is on to determine if this is the right product to give your clients. All right? So, there's one more that I do not have here. It is the 7-color St. Jude. It also comes in 7 colors. So if you get the staff in the left side, that is used to move blockages. Almost like a blockbuster. All right? Difficult situation. You done tried so many other things. And listen, you can always combine the colors. With the 7 color, you wouldn't need that. But you can do the red and the pink candle and burn them together. Problems in a relationship, but somebody is causing the problem. You can do a red and a 7 color. Okay. If your love is blocked up and it's just been too difficult to find the right person or to be in a productive relationship, and you feel like it just keep hitting a wall, a brick wall, you may want to do the 7 color and the red one. See how you can mix match them. But with all of these candles, there is a specific way that you must do your workings. I'm saying it again. If you need names put on them, it's a certain number of names. If you need how many drops of oil, what time of day do you burn this candle? That's why I keep pushing also the enlightenment, because with the enlightenment tour, I'm going to go deeper into when do you burn your candle? How long do you burn it continuously? Do you do it for 15 minutes? Do you do it for an hour? What days? So that I'm going deeper in the teachings. All right. So I hope this helped you. Let me see here. St. Jude helped me to move and get my apartment. St. Jude is the truth. Yes. Yes. I use St. Jude. When I use St. Jude, green or white for a client, one thing that I always do is set up the altar. Always set up the altar. I never just put that one candle and burn that one candle. I don't do that. I actually set up the altar for him. Okay, let's see. I brought the St. Jude candle and wrote a prayer petition 3 days before I was supposed to get evicted. I'm sorry. In my apartment. And the next day I received the exact amount. Yeah, y'all think this don't work? Baby, if it don't work, it's because we need to take a look at ourselves and our faith level. This stuff is not a fairy tale. Just like that testimony right there, those two that I just read. Because I'm not going to pray. I'm only going to pray to Jesus. I'm only going to pray to God. Okay. So why did he leave us examples? Once again, when you get it in your mind that you're not worshiping these saints, these deities, but you're honoring them, then things come smoother. Because I truly believe there's only one God. And that's the only one that I'm going to worship. But I truly know that we can go to these saints. We can go to our ancestors. We can go to the angels, the archangels, and know that's not people that have passed on. That's a big lie. All right? God made angels and created man. All right? We're not even going to get into some of the things that we've been taught along the road that's not even, if we think about them. Around Easter, I'm going to bring a big one to you. All right? So, let's see. Hi, Miss Roxanne from San Antonio, Texas. Sherry. Key Homestead. You know what? Brittany, thank you for keeping us sharp. You know, I love this channel. Do I claim to know everything? Absolutely not. I learn just like y'all learn. You understand? But what I know, I want to share with you. I'm not stingy. It's not traditional. No, it's not traditional. I understand that. If you're new on this channel, what is this woman talking about? I understand that. That's why I always say this is not for everyone. There is a big misconception that because we burn candles, because we have gemstones, because we wear oils, that we're some type of devil worshipers. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Yes, there is some, but guess what? Some preach, some pastor. We can love God. Some people call it source. Some people call him or her. Let's face it, spirit. And I'm not too sure that spirits have gender. I don't know if they have male, female, the character, but in God, I see both characters. I see the loving mother that cares for the child or for the children, the one that will hug you, the one that would kiss you, the one that would take you up. But I see the warrior in him that would destroy a lot of stuff, y'all. We can still, and I understand not everybody think like I do, and it's okay. But the way I think, I want to share it with you to at least check it out. And don't be afraid to embrace your spirituality. How in the world can we worship, praise a spiritual God if we are not spiritual? Because physical and spiritual just don't match. Okay, y'all got me preaching on here, and I don't want to do that. All right, St. Jude saved my life, and I love him. Always read. Y'all go back, read the book of Jude. All right. Remember, Jude is not Judas. And I say that because a lot of people don't know. I have had countless people that have never even picked up the Bible. Have not. So we can't assume here that everybody knows, because some people just don't. Some people, I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example, and I'm getting off of here. Do y'all know it's more than one Lazarus in the Bible? Some people have been in church all their life and don't know that it's more than one Lazarus in the Bible, because we don't ask that that our eyes be open and our knowledge be open. We just listen, and we don't study for ourselves. Some people don't know that. All right. Are they on your website? Baby, I'm only finding St. Jude in the right staff. This is what I'm telling you. A lot of the candles, a lot of my oils, a lot of the things that I make is what I see. Once I see them, I get them made and I do it. Just like the wood, I've seen spiritual waters forever. I didn't know how to make them. And I was like, I'm going into prayer. I need a recipe. I got the recipe and it turned out wonderful. I will never, ever, ever buy a spiritual water from anybody else. So they're not on there today. So I'll try to get them on by Monday. All right. It may be before then, but I'll try by Monday. What are the repercussions of using St. Jude? Pure heart. What are the repercussions? What would be the repercussions of using St. Jude? I have heard that when you Don't observe which side the staff is on, and you do the prayer and you ask for things. I have heard that that prayer, that petition may be granted, but it may be short lived. I have heard of that. What could be the repercussion? Because you got to come to him right. So if you come with some foolishness, it probably won't work anyway. Okay? They will be on the website. Yes. Is the kits on Etsy shop. Um, my daughter, my oldest daughter was doing the Etsy shop. So if I can get her to put them on there, we will try. I'm really trying to get away from Etsy because Etsy and the shipping, it just doesn't, it's just not right. Okay. My family says all that. I don't care anymore. I've been through a lot. I just listen. I'm not trying to fight nobody's families. I don't. I'm just sharing with you what was told to me or what I seen or how I observed everything. So I'm not trying to get in a battle. People are going to believe what they believe. Just like I told y'all the story about the little young girl that came in and she just wanted a clear quartz. She went to the church and she asked her pastor some kind of way the conversation came up. And he told her if she gets a clear quart, she would definitely be burning in hell. True story. True story. So I need something to drink. Um, Good. Uh-huh. I'm telling y'all that's the truth. She was petrified. And I'm telling you, petrified. But from Genesis almost to Revelation, it talks about gemstones. Even give Aaron's vest was made from gemstones. Okay, that's the Old Testament. Yeah. What about Revelations? What about our crowns? Gemstones. It's just to me craziness, but I understand because I used to be there. That's why study for yourself. Study for yourself. Brittany, you know what? You can take the girl out the preacher, but you can't take the preacher out the girl. Sometimes I had to catch myself. I'm telling you, sometimes. One day, when I had a time, because this is something that they always talk about the witcher indoor in the Bible. But I'm going to I'm gonna bust that wide open. Okay, y'all something to think about one day, real soon. That's it here. I love listening to you, Mama, cause I'm crazy, Lex. I did the beer and orange, okay, honey ritual, and I got $150. There you go. I'm gonna use some of that to send my footprint. All right, amen. I appreciate you and all your baths, messages, and advice. Beautiful. I'm so happy. After a while, didn't it smell good? It smells so good. What? That's crazy. Crystals are talked about. I'm telling you, she, Mama, you went over 20 minutes. Oh, did I? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know because y'all know I get caught up in stuff. You're absolutely right. Okay. But y'all play these videos back. Write down. Take your paper and your pen and you write down and jot this information down. And y'all use it. What good is the information if you're not going to use it? You might not use it now. You may not need St. Jude now. Okay? You may not. But I would rather for y'all to have this information. And if you need it, you'll have it. All right? You'll have it. And let's get it. Let's put the tablecloth on the table. I know that some of this is unusual or strange to some of y'all, because I told you the last time I was on, I heard the comment. She reads and she talks about the Bible. And I said it now and I'll say it till I take my last breath. Yes, and. Yes, and. If the last days my sons and daughters should prophesy, what about that? Do you think it's going to be the last day? And then all of a sudden, see, we pick and choose what we want to believe. We pick and choose what we want to teach each other or listen to, or which is crazy. And I'm going to say this because I need to say it. Whether I am prophesying, if that's the word you want to use, behind a podium and in front of pews, or I do it in my living room or sitting on my toilet, is still prophesying. A real prophet or prophetess can prophesy anywhere. Don't y'all forget that. You do not have to be in a church. If you're a teacher, you can teach anywhere. If you're a singer, you can sing anywhere. That's just foolishness. And y'all know mama ain't about no foolishness. All right. I done went over my 20 minutes. Thank you. I done went over my 20 minutes. All right. Let me see here. Like a walking cinnamon stick, it smells amazing after a bath. Yes. How much is it to participate in the footprints? Okay. The footprints is not a reading. It is a blessing. It's a blessing. So I got two more. And yes, Australia, because I know you're on here. I did receive your package today from Australia. I got it. Okay. My phone is acting stupid all day. But so I couldn't call you. But yes, I know that you're on all my videos and I did receive it today. Okay. So it's going to be April the 1st or 2nd. Okay. And what you had to do is make a print of both feet and put your prayer, your petition, what you need, what prayer you need answered within the footprints for 7 days. I'm going to be praying over everyone's footprints. There also, I've been given a item that I'm going to send everybody that sends in their foot or feet prints. All right. Now, you need to send me a self-addressed envelope. I will not come out of my pocket and put postage. This postage is getting outrageous. Okay. So just send a regular size envelope with your name, self-addressed, and your postage, your stamps. All right. Also in that envelope, you can send a donation. All right. You can send me a donation. All right. I have a stack of them. I have not opened up not one single envelope, and I will not until they are all laying on the altar. All right. They have to be in by the last day of this month. So you have a little less than 2 weeks. I will not receive, I will not, on April the 1st, it's too late. It is too late. Every time I do a community working, the week after, people send me things. All right. They will not be opened up. They will not be returned. All right. Don't miss out on this. Don't miss out on this. Okay. All right. Thank you for your lesson today. Thank you, Brittany. Lots of good info. Thank you, Robin. Miss Roxanne, Yolanda got back some episodes. She talks about information. Okay. Sherry, you're welcome. Tanya, amen. All right. This guy, give mom a thumbs up. Oh, they did pretty good. I got 50 on and 48 thumbs up. I'm happy. I'm satisfied with that. Amen to that. I learned a couple of things today. Thank you. Tom, your package is on the way. You're going to love your waters. Where should I send it? It goes to P.O. Box. Send self-addressed, a stamped envelope, and your donations for the footprints. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Mama. I'm crying. What? I'm crying. Tom, I need to hear something. And every time I'm going through something, I come on here and you give the exact message that I need to hear. I appreciate it. Well, you're welcome. I can't even say you're welcome because it's not me. I'm just sharing with you. That's all. What's the address? Okay, this is where you're going to send it. Y'all know I'm going to be in Chicago, right? All right, let me see. 24728. All right, here it is right here. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay. P.O. Box. What is the website? I saw a physical address. Okay, this is it right here. This is where it goes. P.O. Box 24728, Middle River, Maryland, 21220. And I'm going to send a special shout out to my new baby that came in yesterday that almost passed out when she seen me because she knew that I had a familiar face, and she said, "Oh, you're on YouTube. I watch you." She didn't even know I was in Maryland. So I'm going to send her a shout out. Okay. So y'all get them in. Get them in. All right. And trace your feet with pencil. What is the website? All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. Mama Eve's spiritual shop. Do we write out our prayer in the footprints? Okay, for instance, you're going to make the print of your foot with pencil. With pencil. No Sharpie, pencil. Okay? And you're going to write your petition. What you're asking, what you need, what you What's your struggles? What you're struggling with? There is some on here tonight that is struggling with some stuff. It could be personal stuff. It could be relationship. It could be financial, whatever your struggles is. Oh, I feel it. Okay, so put whatever that is inside of either 1 foot or both feet. All right. Now, if it's multiple people, because this is a question that I get, if it's multiple people in one home or one family, can I do one envelope? You cannot. All right. The footprints you can put all in one envelope, but the self-addressed envelopes with the donations have to be separate. Have to be separate. All right. So if you have 5 people, you can put the 5 feet prints in one envelope. But then I need 5 separate self-addressed envelopes with postage on each one. Each one of them got to get a gift. Each one of them will get a gift. All right? Do we write out? Okay? So you understand that. You put it inside of the footprints. Yes. 1 foot, 2 feet. Just put it inside. Don't go over the line. Okay? Try not to go over the line. Put everything inside of the line. All right? And you can also do your babies. That was another question. Can I do my children's feet? Yes, you can. You can do your children's feet. All right? As long as it's their footprints, as long as they have an envelope. All right? Get them in. Time is winding up. And I'm just telling y'all, the first I will not open. It will not lay on the altar. It will not. If you got a donation in there, it's going in file 13. Okay? I will not. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your partners. Tell everybody. Get those feet prints in. I don't know if I'm going to ever do this again. I don't know. I did not know that I was going to do it this time. All right? So we've been on here. Yes. Thank you. 1 hour, 7 minutes. All right? So I was only going to be on here 20 minutes. Okay? That didn't work. I tried. I did not try because I didn't keep track. But anyway, so for the new babies that came here today, I want to say thank you. Come back, check my videos out. I'll probably be back either Friday or Saturday. I will try. Can't promise, but I will try. All right? Love y'all much. Share my videos. Watch them over and over again. Continue to give me thumbs up. And we're going to be okay. Craziness in the world, but we are going to be okay. All right? Like and share, and thank you, Brittany. Like, share, and subscribe. All right. So for my new babies that's on here tonight, we end every time the same way, unless I forget. And I don't think I've forgotten, maybe once or twice. But we give everybody a hug because we're not just an ordinary channel, but we are a community. All right. And I realized somebody didn't get a hug today. All right. So I'm going to personally hug everybody in this community. All y'all together. Come on. All y'all together. All right. And then what we do is we say the 3 magic words, which is I love you. I always say we're one for all and all for one here. All right. We're going to be helpers of one another. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, and my sisters. All right. So we are going to love one another. And that's the way we keep out the craziness and the hate in this community. because love always overrules, right? So we love one another. Doesn't matter what color you are. Don't doesn't matter what you believe, what you practice. It doesn't matter if you're a believer or a non-believer. It doesn't matter. Here you're loved, and you are not, and you will not be judged. You will not be judged. All right. And finally, this is what we do because somebody didn't get a kiss today. We all together, collectively, we give each other a kiss simply by putting your hand on your lips, and at the count of three, I'll say kisses. All right? So it's just like this: one, two, three. Kisses! Mwah! Okay. You just had to make your